I'm Lynn Davis. I'm a senior political scientist at the RAND Corporation. Out in the public debate, there are a number of myths that people hold about long-range armed drones, and our goal has been to dispel those myths. One of those myths is that armed drones are transforming the nature of warfare, and while they are very attractive in the war against terrorists, they are not a single weapon system that will change the way that warfare is conducted in the future. The United States has been using long-range drones now for many years, very effectively against terrorists, Al-Qaeda, other insurgents. The real question, though, is how we see our own use in comparison to how other countries might actually use those systems, and how our own use might actually affect their use. And so one of the goals in our study is to look at potential U.S. leadership in moving toward a set of international norms that would prevent the misuse of these systems by others. Another myth is whether the proliferation of these armed systems is such that we should put in place blanket restrictions against their sales. And so we look carefully at the proliferation, which turns out to be rather limited, mostly to those that are U.S. allies and friends. And then thinking about the other dimension of proliferation is how we keep those systems from falling into the hands of our adversaries. Dispelling the myths of drones is key to moving ahead in ways that will permit the United States to be able to use these weapon systems in the fight against terrorists, and at the same time find ways to establish international norms to prevent their misuse by others, and to keep a balance between preventing the proliferation of these weapons and selling them to our friends and allies who need them to counter terrorists.